Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome to the March edition of the Golf Away Tours newsletter. Appropriately, this month we're going to be talking all things Ireland, one of our favorite destinations for golf travel. From great courses in the north like Royal County Down and Royal Portrush, to the classics in the south like Ballybunion, Lahinch, and Old Head, Ireland has so much to offer. And I know we've beat that drum a lot in the past, but we do it for a reason. It's one of our favorites. So this month, we're going to be listening to a few interviews that I had with colleagues down at the PGA show in Orlando in January. And the main message is that Ireland is open for business. Now, if you're going to book your trip to Ireland, when you go over there, you're going to get the same experience that you had pre-pandemic in terms of the pubs and the nightlife, and as they call it, the crack. So if you're looking at booking a trip to Ireland, 2022 is already mostly full, so we're already booking stuff into 2023, so give us a call. In the meantime, enjoy the interviews.
So we're here at the PGA show with Alison Metcalf, the Executive Vice President for North America for Tourism Ireland. Alison, great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
It's just good to be back, isn't it? And some great energy around the Ireland booth. You got a lot of suppliers here this year. It's fantastic, and the message we're getting across is that you guys are open for business, right?
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about how things are right now with respect to COVID and restrictions and loosening of restrictions and what people can expect.
As you said, it's great to be back, and we're all back at PGA doing what we love doing, promoting the best of Irish golf. So the good news is that Ireland is open. The last of the few remaining restrictions were lifted last weekend. So for fully vaccinated travellers, no pre-testing required. Once you arrive in Ireland, the experience will be as good as you ever expected. So I think the message really is you can start planning your vacations with confidence. And during COVID, there's been terrific investment in the product, so particularly the golf product. And if you look up in the northwest, you've got some great investment at Rosa Penna, St. Patrick's Links course, the Gilhans course there in Port New. You've got a Tom Doak course there, and a lot of hotels have also invested in taking this opportunity to really just upgrade their products and experiences. So it's time to go back to Ireland. It really is, and we at Tourism Ireland are doing all we can to work with the partners here at PGA to make sure that Ireland is on everybody's list for 2022 and beyond, obviously. The other thing you probably want to hear about is air access. Flights are back, so that's very good news. So again, there'll be flights from Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Halifax and Calgary. So it's easy to get there this summer.
Yeah. So it's similar to, if people want to go over, the off-course experience is going to be similar to 2019, pre-pandemic, right? That you can go into a pub, it can be busy, you can go in, listen to music and have a Guinness.
You absolutely can, and we've been tracking consumer sentiment, and we know that it's really important when people travel that they want to have that full experience and really enjoy the 19th hole, and that's what I think makes Ireland stand apart in terms of this golf experience. So yes, you can go back, you can listen to a music session, you can have a pint at the bar, it's not table service only anymore, and the crack will be mighty, as we say.
And one of the issues for people trying to go back this year is availability, because obviously all the top courses are sold out for this year because of all the trips being pushed forward, but there's still some great areas to explore for golf beyond the top courses. So talk a little bit about maybe the Northwest and other areas that you can
absolutely. I mean, there's some terrific links courses up in the North and Northwest. So I mean, if you want to head up to Donegal, I mean, you've got a plethora of choice. I mean, you've got Ballyliffin, you've got Rosa Penna, you can down to Sligo, you've got Enniscrone and Cairn, and then of course, if you come around even into Northern Ireland, I mean, still places like Ardglass, are still, they still have some availability, I believe. But I think it's about getting off the beaten track and exploring the North and Northwest, and also if you're booking for 23 and 24, book early. That's what I would recommend. Just book now if you want to secure your time for the signature.
Yeah, because it's going to be busy the next.
So there's room for people, but in 2022, just be prepared to get off the beaten track, and there's some great golfing experiences to be had, particularly for a repeat visitor. There's some fantastic golf and great value.
Yeah, and often the best experiences over there are off the beaten track, right?
They
where
are,
you get a little bit more authentic Irish, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why not go out to Cairn and Belmullet? I mean, you can get more remote than that, and it's an amazing course. So I think if you're prepared to explore a little bit and get off the beaten track and on the road less travel, there's a great experience waiting there. And I know Canadians like to explore, they like to get off the beaten track, not just for golf, but for travel in general.
We're here with Paul Vaughan, the head golf professional at Ardglass Golf Club in Northern Ireland. Paul, it's great to see you again.
You too. It's been a while.
It has been a while. We're back here at the PGA show. It's nice to see people back together. Great Ireland stand here. A lot of the suppliers are back, which is fantastic. And there's a great sense of optimism, isn't there, in the industry that things are opening up again. So we want to talk to you a little bit about where things stand, at the golf course, but also in terms of travel and what people are going to expect. You know, Ireland opened things up last week. I know you're in Northern Ireland, you're a little bit behind, but where are things right now in Northern Ireland with respect to restrictions and so on?
Yeah, no, it's all pretty positive, and it's all moving in the right direction. Like you've seen recently, it's launched that you don't have to test coming back into Ireland, which is a huge thing for us. I think from this point of view, you still have to test coming back, so hopefully that goes away. Golfers travelling into Northern Ireland, I don't think it's a huge deal because most flights are all coming into Dublin, and then they can move about wherever they want around the entire island from there.
So, a lot of people we have go to Northern Ireland when they play Ardglass, they're obviously playing RCD, Royal County Down at the same time. Royal County Down is out in terms of availability for this year, but you guys still have some availability if people want to go over and still do a great trip to Northern Ireland this year in 2022.
Oh, certainly, yeah, we're still there. We still have limited tee times, which is really good. I mean, if we don't have any more bookings, we will have a fantastic year, which is great because we've missed out on two, as we've spoken about. But we have a lot of member play, so there's a great balance to be found between member and visitor play, and members are playing a lot more since COVID come along. So it's an interesting year. It's going to be a year of learning as well, but very much trying to look forward and forget about looking back, because we've all been talking about the same thing for too long.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit, for those of our viewers who don't know Ardglass. I've been there a couple times. I love the track. It's a different type of golf course, cliff-top golf course. Tell us a little bit about the golf course.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and I've said it to you a few times, there's an awful lot of golfers coming into Royal County Down, and from an Ardglass point of view, we just want some of those guys to come and experience Ardglass. That's worked really well for us over the years. We're 30 minutes from Royal County Down. We're right on the northeast coast. We are a cliff top, not a true length, but a cliff top style golf course. You can see the water from every tee box, fairway and green, and people ask me what the signature hole is at Ardglass, and I'm very biased about the first. I love the first, but you know yourself, we have several signature holes out around the coast, out around Coney Island and stuff. So, and we will very much make you feel very welcome, feel like a member for the day, and no doubt you'll enjoy your experience from the moment you come through the gate to your caddy, your experience in the professional shop, our food and beverage end. So yeah, if you want to come, we'll make sure to take you a car.
Yeah, and the golf course itself is amazing, but the service there is always top notch, and we always hear that from all of our clients going to Ardglass. They get treated so well, and that's incredible. So what we really want to get across here to everybody is that things are open again, right? And we got to get people back traveling, and there's that sense of optimism. So they'll get that experience, being able to go to the pubs and restaurants and get a full golf experience when they go over, right? And
for sure. We're very much moving out of lockdown, and there's, I think that the biggest thing at the minute is probably masks, and you can be as careful as you want to be. So if you want to come and enjoy the golf, come and enjoy the golf, and be careful about where you're getting in and out of. But by the time I think May 1st comes, we're going to be a hell of a lot more relaxed, and the world hopefully coming back to some sort of normality, and play some golf and enjoy your holidays.
That's awesome. Well, great seeing you again, Mike.
You too, TJ.
Cheers. Thanks.
We're here with Mark Eubanks, who's the Vice President of Hospitality for Marine and Lawn Hotels and Resorts. Mark, great to see you.
Great to be with you. We're still trying to figure out exactly what that means, the Vice President of Hospitality.
You trying to figure it out?
I think the answer means yes. Just make yes possible.
There you go.
I'm grateful to be here.
So it's great to be back at the PGA show and seeing a lot of people from Ireland and Scotland. You obviously represent this great hotel brand that we use, and there are 4 hotels in particular over in Ireland and Scotland that we use. Your newest acquisition is an iconic hotel that we use all the time, and it's overlooking the top-rated golf course in the world, Royal County Down. It's a sleeved-honored resort and spa in Newcastle in Northern Ireland.
It's unbelievable.
What an awesome spot. I love that hotel. You don't even need to do anything to that one, but tell us about that acquisition and anything new that's going on at that hotel.
So, thanks to the Hastings family, Hastings Hotels, they allowed us to be the next steward in line and to take it into the next 100 years. It's beautiful. It's an unbelievable experience. I actually had the good fortune of flying in a helicopter and landing on the front lawn, and to see the Mourne Mountains, and then just to see it from above. It's spectacular. So it doesn't need a whole lot. The spa's magnificent. The rooms are already magnificent. But we will, in 2023, in January, start a little bit of design change to keep it consistent with the Marina Lawn brand. But as you say, there's not a whole lot to do there.
Yeah, no, that's great. So
But it's wonderful.
Yeah, beautiful spot. I love staying there. Our clients love the hotel, and it's just you don't need to touch it up. It's a cool spot. So, well, that's great. We're excited. Obviously, it's a busy year this year. You guys must have
Yes, sir.
Not a lot of availability for the rest of the year.
You know, with the Open Championship at Brusak's, and the golf courses, the old course being closed for 5 weeks prior to it, we're still really busy. They're playing golf elsewhere. And of course, we've oversubscribed for rooms at the Open, but we're seeing just a palpable urge for people to travel. And we're getting contacted by golf tour operators, but we're getting contacted just by individuals, international, domestic travelers, and we're having a good Q1, which with the new variant. It's kind of surprising, so we're grateful. But I know definitely as an American, the people that I know, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. They're ready to get out
That's
and make
great.
some new memories.
It's going to be an exciting year at the Open Championship there, and luckily I'll be in town for that, and really looking forward to it. But also looking forward to seeing the new Rusacks next month at Scottish Golf Tourism Week, and hopefully sending a lot more clients there this year.
We look forward to sharing it with you and look forward to serving you and your constituents.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you, sir.
Well, there you have it. There's a lot of optimism amongst our Irish colleagues for a great rebound in golf travel. So don't hesitate to book your 2023 Ireland golf vacation today. Sláinte.